We are the Shama ya damase yakwaya ya babedwafo aye kanado enti enche bia na meda omadi na fe yahye yankomo twetwe no ase na no pay me papa baako wanya fie de wotwe miens de wotwe num 85 years eye elder yike owusu papa no pay me ma happy belated birthday so ate me hu wache papa I think 5 years ago me hu wo no wo 80th birthday na mhia o eno achi me hu bio enti elder yike owusu awo achimota anopay me ma happy belated birthday me ne enuanu nyina akusua nora no ne wo mu aka nyina ye nyina say am happy belated birthday enti kwesi da ochina kwesi ye de behye so enya sanketo akra awie sanso na oba hema ana afia yebo asomua wo sape man na fe madam Doris Danso Aboache uso wo United Kingdom na fe Germany nti wo kwa awoda na efri sergeant Victoria Banahene aka Mura Mama we police ni e Central Police Station wo Enkraha na Mura Mama ka nyina ne se oba hema ana afia yebo asomua awo sape man woni madam Doris Danso Aboache wo UK na fe Germany say oh mama happy birthday na do can say may the almighty God richly bless you san waka nitiawa na me so maka nitiawa na say eno ano no enti na no pay sana ye be na no na no pay abedwafo be kam say me no medi nkomo e wo fi ha no me benkum so do ti me benkum so pe mama hwe aha Charles Danso dwamtine ne chairman de ma Committed Drivers Association one na otibe benkum so pe no na de ote akiri ho pa no Benjamin Ensia oye energy policy analyst oye nkomhini wo ka fa ngo ho nsam a wo kan wo fie ha nyina no bakukura ni ho a amam ni nyina abamu pepepepepepe nti nkomhini Ensia Benjamin Ensia wono so wa ha menim se no besa hye nkom so de ha ye behwe na fe set ofuri twumasi ono so waben e wosikasam entutue mu enti ono so tabafia me ni di nkomo no temi nifa so no ye behwe na isikasam bebia ko no yatumi ade no so ho enko bedwafo ma mu nyina akwa aba damase papa na mo mmere amode a chen na anopai that's it good enti ma menhwe mayen sha semfan free ye fa wonsam so ben ya tena fi hedi nkomo mpempi wakasa de afa ye fa ngo se de hu sam sitie na ye kan ya medu baby no me kwa remember o kan se sika ne ye de koto fa ngo no ye ni ya ye saka ya ye wo sika ne ye de koto banka ebeboa ye de sense ye ni sika ni nti ne bedu baby no dollar no ho be kire no e be sense mo kan ye no abamu ara ne sa wo hwe bia ne makeken ko ye a ye fa ngo ho sam ati sei
Agya, medasene akonya. Ye fango ho nsam de meka ne se se sia me no ka se ye wo fango a e wo ho diesel no. Ye wo be na otwunum edi anim stock available
5 weeks
5 weeks available na ye wo petrol no so na otwen edi anim ye wo be na otwen 9 that's 4 weeks available. Enti fango ne bi wo ha ne sa and I think Matise bi muka say there's going to be a shortage no but the emi hu ne se ne bo ne be costro for example ohe data na ye kan se ya nyen commercial but that's what the data is speaking to say 1st of November no diesel is likely to be sold around 19 Ghana cedis maybe some pesos to 19 Ghana cedis liter no and petrol there and cost by also around 14 Ghana cedis and eco nti products no bo ne be den but den a ebi be ho the entire make say be one say aside Bank of Ghana no commercial banks no be so dollar or multimedia ma ready for mo krabiba go here Bank of Ghana auction policy was started somewhere in April now was started so to mo be 80% but now we no say the month of September they wanted about 125 million dollars Bank of Ghana to mean less than that I think Bank of Ghana got only 50 million dollars for them abro mu hia 400
no mu hia say
totally no mu hia 450 million for me dollars e dia crop products no but because of the auction policy no more bid for 125 million in the month of September but as me know cuz as a Bank of Ghana it mean only 50 million to them or less to them, which means the balance now they have to go to the commercial bank. And it's quite expensive to get dollar no on the commercial bank. Until and they will factor it into the pricing of petroleum product. Okay, BDC for now ready for now crop of or more pricing now. And can never because the diesel no it's almost 19 Ghana cedis. But because of competition, you know, ama buono or to me and ton is in the also moton, so they have to cut certain prices down. The future is that pressure that's so dollar no so. And future no so especially diesel no buono that's so cost on the international market. For example, here as at NRA na diesel no on the international market, which is a future price no. It's around 1,223 per metric ton, which means they bought din. Abra last year now we are almost 800 or 900 dollars per metric. Now we are 1,000 plus per metric. They bought a din with drama when the projections are that diesel no crab will be cost because the European economy no omudru winter more they will have to balance the usage of diesel and then natural gas to power their homes and then heat their homes in terms of winter. And as I say, so ma sanction Russia products no. The diesel there ne bo no be cost pan say ye hwe kra na bia by December no say the cedi need depreciate and a diesel no so bo cost we adwaman so no. Diesel bet ma do 22 Ghana cedis per liter. And to me afutu amedema do ane say I think Ghana to the Minister of Energy MPA must start something to educate us all to and for how to conserve energy, how to make sure that we maximize the usage of petroleum products because ye to petrol dodo okrum hanom no na ye hia dollar dodo e de akokra products na ba enti se wotu yemfo na ye manage ana optimal usage of it ye maximizing usage no na ye use no basa na ye use no ye at least ye be hia petrol dodo aba ba ye hia ne se ni anka obi be use no anyhow enti na o mine no so no the time has come for us to also manage how we use petrol in the public sector abai executive no VAT bebrebe na use ni manema na we say nyina teso because
nyina so nyina diesel
nyina diesel there is a time of energy conservation we say nyina teso na yema eba from because na me no ka say no o hwe petrol business na e help bibiara mini achas and so even the importers are also crying for example we data na in January na ye consume petrol almost almost 185 million liters in January. As at July, and July recorded until recent time, July was recorded the highest price because July recorded a price of 14 Ghana cedis 59 for diesel and 11 Ghana cedis 59 for petrol. Until Nradi we know, now July now the highest price. When prices drew highest panel, at the end you consume petrol of 185 million liters. No, in July we consume only 157 million liters. Almost a drop of about 30 million liters, which government is also affected because government pricing a tax no on consumption. Because tax is fixed on consumption. Diesel and so now 169 in fairness in January. As at July, I make a bonus picky pano. Now only 100 and I think that also 144 million liters. Another about 20 million difference in terms of consumption. Inti how be biara inti sabri we no ena Kwabena we need leadership so between and for even the Europeans are also doing the same now Europe they are telling their people say mu consumers say mu manage mo natural gas ni ye mu manage fuel ni ye mu manage because the other anim no so in Ghana no one is talking to us obi anka say obi ahon but this is the time and Ministry of Information na nko obehu Kwabena UTV. Let's advise, let's inform, let's educate our people. Say, Babi aduna no adin because you don't have the dollars, and we need to import the products. Into any dollars, you must import the products. No, we need to manage so that you be import to krana, you import to be mama. So that dollar no, you be save you kakra for other activities. Into Kwabena so be some price na. I think future no and look good, and it is a future no look good no be a the time has come for us to manage it, manage your usage because one manage usage they'll have a problem.
What can you know? You know, finished product in the bagana.
Yeah.
Should we continue that trend to say? Tamoy refinery to me and young who be beer. Bibisa some way say. Jaya diana ya dia. Manyan CSC private ABA refinery or so private people ever be here refinery. Why we have Tamari refinery? Ever why baby?
why and sometimes we can't even blame Aban back. It is the history like yeah for any anko national assets so and I say especially state entities no ya ni nkohopi akoye institutions are say yeah the more political cronies ye nshada mfa managers are omu wonim die a ombetimi aboyen ayi free how be more and we don't also see the state institutions as security institutions. Until say oh my Ghana be who say state institutions ni bia no they were built for security purposes no ebeko so for example TOR could have assured us of energy security in this crisis period but yanhunu say energy security institution yanhunu say oh TOR business institution big keke ya de akosi wo and it is also historically TOR has worked before KK Saponda bia meka 2004 he refined 11 million barrels of products in our history. Then time na earlier no NDC nipa na one officer bi because also a refining kakra. Yeah the bar this current dispensation we are KK upon free or a word akoso be refining almost 7 million in 2 years or 1.5 years. Refined 7 million barrels. Adentina ne between 2018 yet we refining almost 1 million barrels. And ne yen hu to ne for buy and what we are even hearing is that TOR ne krano ne technical staff and engineers no omu nyina attend omo resignation and yes omu de omo resignation we are losing them to Nigeria and also losing them to private entities omo out nti say you lose we nyina na how do we train experienced guys because obi wo you train no petrochemical engineering or whatever at tech you training no or classroom education
but
practical no be anim santi o say senior man be training kakra emani hu
practical field ho
and sana watumi abaye better affixing to the if you have lost 17 in this year alone imagine the numbers we've lost in the various in the last 4 or 5 years
engineers na be hweta ma refinery no omo nyina resign
ko Nigeria or omo resign ko private firms or they are even going to the Arab countries because Arab countries no even some are in America Arab countries now say Ghana ye training ye nkra no ye nya a refinery since 1963 which means ye training ye nkra ni be binum nimde but ye nyu so omunti ya be mo musika so ba poach ye ma de mo musika kese wote Ghana ho say na e ma because to ni nya adwuma ye mo musika bia nti ye de ukwa brochire but san combine no ehun say TOR no e security institution nka ne TOR should be working because since 2020 and I say a few ways shall see Ebra who say Fango Boy Kosro. First announcement by TOR is going to work. Anyajuma. Second announcement is going to work. Anyajuma. Third announcement is going to work. Anyajuma. The framework, the model is that Biana Usu say TOR dika. Nti TOR dika nintino. Entumi nyajuma. Say TOR dika. We are buying. Now buying uti bobusia $1 billion for other activities. Obetima ko bobusia. Edi amato. I renovate equipment. Obsolete equipment. What be they are maintaining? Amana sha say yajuma. And woman shall see a Juma, meaning Jacob now. Already, you produce oil okroma. Your liftings averagely, GMPC, like the Ghana partners, your liftings averagely is around 17%. 17%, you know. And one so who said TOR energy security institution 17% instead of saying wako tona manone no, yen fan kwa manone. Yen nani moha.
You bring by products bibri.
Yes, yen nani wo TOR. Yen nani wo TOR. Ye de mato so won nani a. Na ya toma ye ho say yan toma ye ho because of the quality nature of TOR products na because TOR a refining product of 1500 ppm the sulfur content high
yeah quality
not in terms of quality no the aircraft from no ba no 50 ppm
okay
but Americans don't have what we call ultra sulfur content which is 10 ppm
okay.
And that is what the Europeans are using into the aircraft from no ba no 50 ppm and at TOR the 1500 in terms of quality no be at TOR no enya quality sa nti ebetu aka say okay yen fa Ghana market but odi yen toma Burkina yen toma Mali it serves as foreign exchange to us so that's our foreign exchange no krobet maji e dia crap papa ne dia bra man and that is how we should look at TOR but ya hwe ne sa e na TOR ne say engineers free me ko and there is no assurance da bia ni ho anka bia obeti say ne TOR is working and TOR ye adwuma GMPC air money products and GMPC framework it is working at Ghana National Gas Company Limited because natural gas GMPC lifted from the partners and share no or the Ghana National Gas Company no wa liquefy no e dey atoma as LPG So say GMPC that model no why can't we have an intergovernmental model between GMPC and TOR? Na ya pay manager onim de. Onim refinery ho adwuma. Na e de man say wo tena ho enye politics ndi na e de wo ba ho. Because politics nso no asset TOR. For example, a refinery that is supposed to have 150 workers has, as at 2018, has 850 brand new refining. And it's because of political interest. Meba,
what say? To a Jumayefo Anaki here, I say
150.
150.
Yes.
To near Juma.
Yes.
Now, so your Jumayefo, I say
850.
Okay, let us say
850. And
yeah, the 700 Nekogus.
Yes, you could. You
and it's your mocha.
Yet your mocha.
And Omunya Jumabi.
And Omunya Jumabi a bit if you the what if you are brand on this Canus and say may retire, may resign. Right, and there's no retrenchment. Yen Saki will be a Montina Honi into a Mocasa, a brand a Jumani on your Juma. Inti Abribiano, a Jacobna, Abribiana to Nedman or Boca. And as a refinery as a taste, no, Abribiano say was all testing machines, no running machines, no. All running machines now who use electricity news. Inti or no, you soon swear, and you saw me no bakum, you know, special mineral water, you know, or you soon saw in millions of liters. Inti so Kaya last year. Ghana Water Company Limited, Eklusu Omoda was Omodio Moka. So Moka news now. Because Nsuo no Onyajuma, but because of say machine no on pese besi wa we na che asa anything no it was all running. So if TOR doesn't work krana, Oboka the mine. Aside so Oboka no eja come na. Oto liter bia. And that's the saddest part. Oto liter bia since 2004 when we passed TOR recovery levy of Act 642. Oto liter bia na. Utua 9 pesos the matter say to fanya adwuma mo Ghana mine.
You too full now.
Yeah, uto liter bia utua 9 pesos. Say TOR J. Ye passing 2004 under KK Sapon.
See, I just said can sa be
peme ne say TOR J ne for ye adwuma na bo Ghana mine. So TOR so nya adwuma. And the politician doesn't see TOR as a national security entity. And the moment we begin to see TOR like that, there are two entities that make it TOR and BOST. When we see TOR and BOST as national security installations, which must serve a national security purpose, must Ghana be the full and bobeful. Because the name I say, Oto TOR so Oko BOST. BOST so no, yetua na 3 pesos. And increase by 6 pesos. And as I see, increase by 9 pesos. Nyamenye Adum say Adumo Sedenyo in April. And the finance minister say ko 9 pesos no 7 pesos. Ntinya me no ka say TOR BOST ni levy no 7 pesos per liter. Ya tua BOST levy before 2015. Ya tua bepem ne. Na dwuma die ni sen.
BOST no.
BOST ni dwuma die pa ni sen. Hold strategic reserve. Say abrimu ebe ye den no. Push bra market no. Na ebe kushi market no. Enti ye pese ye ni sen ti ye say okay sa dia tua 3 pesos ma BOST no fund this adwuma die no. And obi back say, 3 pesos na so see the no depreciating no 3 pesos ni entimi fan to product na so you increase ko 6 and I see you ati ase and obi so say 6 no cry so see the no depreciating you say entimi crap you fan ko 9 and they call 9 pesos per liter bisa ho say ebre mu odin no was BOST able to give us stock on the market? No.
Says can I call him?
Ayira Okok beside Beka to say TOR a BOST, for example, Eddie scan certain installations, certain maintenances, certain distribution pipelines, but that is not the purpose of the money because on the build up you primary distribution margin. Primary distribution margin no 10 pesos per liter. It's an interdepot margin. Some interdepot margin no because of say TOR, even though they are private businesses are almost all depots, especially the southern part of the country no. Only BOST and the old depots across the regions. BOST has about 6 depots. Or Bako, Japan, Akosombo, Kumasi, Bupe, Bolga. On the was and APD, the popular one I will open. On the old depots here across the country. And because of that, BOST energy the primary distribution margin and then pays the primary distribution margins to tanker driver bia only pipeline ebe ko sa kru so for example ye ni pipeline free APD eko Kumasi nti eno tanker car na be ko anase bia ri na be ko nti BOST giska na ansa na onu atua momo but ba bia BOST ewo pipeline no o giska na fa Baby a boss ever badge. And I said the friend said vessel. Vessel like a catty products from the southern part of the country to the northern or the middle belt part of the country. No, it is BI free. Akosumbo, Ekobupia. Boss has badges. Bigger vessels are to me load product in the call. Says scanning a boss to ya. PDM ne eco boss to. So ofri bupe no the product in eco Bolga. Through Sablugu, the substation one or pushing product into Bolga. Because of so pipeline no PDM a boss to ya. Nti boss on the build up on 19 pesos per liter. Nti nka 9 pesos no or mine no e was say treating 9 pesos no as a strategic stock levy. Any distribution levy. Nti ye hold on sa Agya Kwabena abere mu be de no na e de ama boss. E betuma durubere bi kura nka 9 pesos no betuma yield sika bi kura boss na mu kura no nka de mu e de no they can be bilateral trade. Bilateral trade ni say aban through the Ministry of Trade, through the Ministry of Energy, through the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. E betuma ko India or say oh India. They say they mu e de o. Send the abrofo no better products wo mo. Yes we say better products wo mo. Na ye be ma boss na akoto products na and boss has the facilities to keep this product or tanks no. Tor has the tanks because these two entities are all state entities. But near me do ka say 9 pesos no ayirem. What ye boss ta no about hey we made profit. We made what of what? Because you are combining the 9 pesos you are taking from the petroleum consumer into operations. You are making an operational income. And the moment you make the 9 pesos as an operational income, no, one year you make 9 pesos in Bemoska. Into what was Sikana was so yedin for so bre mino, ye who says Scano. And if you look at the Auditor General report, a bribia bosika because their expenditure goes higher because it's Caneba. Into me increase so much expenditure, no moody. No moody. So the boss framework, and any 12 framework, no. Agya Kwabena, the day we begin to see these two entities as security entities, no, or my Ghana, a before in Timo for Africa, but say young wood, yeah, young come na meshe by December, 1 to fuel, diesel, 1 ton of crano, 22 Ghana cedis, Ubetimato, this is Bia, Yame Adom, Namiama Bisi Sandia, but Niaman Sandia, Agya Kwabena, a million be on best pray another 40 or 60% increment in their face.
Ano permit ya na asa de yedin so nwa gumi so no na minim mi se wa ohwe me no so ebia wa boto a minim na se wo sane ma nyina ho na se still na se yedi hia se na me di kankan mi intro no se Yakopon be di ho ya wo pa san se yen na ye na Say mo so mo ye den.
Agya.
Mo to lori fe mu mo ye den. E say mo ko ne sen.
Agya say maminchia UTV ahwefo. Na men kan say we the mesre na memfa appeal kese nto IGP anim. Ne nyina ne say ye ho say police no omo bifu app. Omo nkuta motorbikes ene ade de ne nam ne ayi nyina but ye hu na wi apɛ. And many workers say important and from 11 to 1-2 a.m. hono. Akrom 40 na TS Incrofor so omuwia yensa nti yesre omoma motorbikes no fan patem na visibility na yenwesa ebi kura na omako wia omo ba obe mbetimi ahia wo mo a na ye hu se ne ekọ na no odin papa ti ye besre IGP na ya kan say yes ahyenkafo ye ekoto betonfo small scale retailers. Pass it near Koto no on to the final consumer, which is the passenger. No. So the baby I be dread ye need a yibia say entum. I was say a tomorrow. Na ye better munso.
What to say?
Oh, say Nkomodie eguso a ekoso. Me no ka say last week ye ebe ekoshia oswafo ohwe Yakoba die so transport ministry no ekoshia omontie mi se Nyankopon ya adom a eda dwoda ye besan ye hia no na the final isama map no ye de abeto Ghana fo anim
na mo no na mo per percentage dan say dia moto mo how many percent
nansen dia ye to mo no 20 na bae na sisi ya ye kekan eniama no kwa na ekosoro obeti yese dollar tifree ntumi nsum fangu ikwa na eko spare parts ene ade na yen ye side no aya na percentage wise no ye fa ebi afango no 1/3% of it na ye dia enti say abeduru be 40 something na ye fa mu 1/3 na ye dia to ho na ya ba spare parts lubricants brake fluid other components brake band ne honkoromba na ye didi dwuma no na no so ya befa 1/3% of it. Now fe yaba inflation and depreciation. Na no so ya calculate na ya fa 1/3 of it into we 1/3 na ya kan bom. The percentage ye benya no na ya de akoto minister nanim. Ya de to ho na emre ya be na nsen ya na ye kasa nka ni se ya de ko ministry hokura because emra from 2015 yako automatic adjustment formula and then deregulation indi yakoba ne sa no a say animo awaye se nka yenso omutumu a ne so ye calculation ne ye de amaye passengers no na so akwete se obroni kan biribi se ye say essential services aya aban esi terminals ne nkronoba ne ade de ma ahyenkafo no aban to me kraka asokra no de abre ahyenkafo so mo fanya adwuma na mo tete ka ne ade ni sa ne ma ni nyina ahyehye baabi a ema yenso nke ni se yekọ but ne abewie de na wo se yekọ to de kwoto a wo se okay wo mu se mo nya percentage sei na timamufo ne ade se ne aban so masen ne ade no nso nti no wo se ebi amode be gina sei na yahwe na ye adwuma nti megidi se by Monday no fiti woko no ye behu ne ekoso na Agya Kwabena de ba ko bi wo ho a aya eha yen ahyenkafo no ni nyina ne se ye nyina yetimamufo so ho ye wo ho na osoafo a ohwe ye sika asem foto samfo no na obekan budget obekan no brofum na madawro ma so ma kirekire mu kasa ahodo mu de amaye na obet na anu ya obekenkan no say across board aban nyumaku to say be a DVL ECG ne water ne honkro no ba no across board no 15% enya sa na service charge na yemfa ntoto so na ye kwa ya kotua me no ka say DVL for etoto omniemam affect yen insuo for ne kanea for atotum affect yen na ba ne se yenso ye kototo ye niemu mu pa na obi ahura gina se ahyenkafo de eni se ye toto ade nso ye kɔ no ye koto na boarding sa me no ka say hu se me kan ye se abanyumaku atoto niemu mu no o kan service charge me pa cho ase kire sen
somo
very good enti se
ye charge you
se tima biribi nko yie yemfa ne se ECG e di meter be bo ho meter na ye dia na se bia fault aba ho ye service charge ni bi na o se ECG e di be sie man ananya sa na tie one mon crofo ne ba bonten sa be charge ye wo fie bi and so at the end of every month no yan tekura 10 cedi ni ade is almost free obi asika mu ananya sa na tie nti ne ekoso wo form ho no akwete se petrol sam ya menua insia kan ase ayi wo mu a ye wo ma se mo hwehwe enyuma so man no they are not working omoda eno wan se yetu o maka keke ye hwe ya akwan ya ye nenam so ne ade ye misa se roads and highways for omodress bo type pa no mkotena office wo na ede ye no mkoye wo hwe akwan ya nam so nyina tutu mo so na wo se moment ni man ye street light nyina agirega traffic light ya dundum ene ade ni nyina eye nneema ede o how de bre ene nyame amfafie na moko pemo traffic light ase na eye e ka eba mu ne ade no insurance fa bia nka nyina gu ahyenkafo ye ne ye ka wonafo ne ye union so ne ade so nti utumi se Ghana no sinke ya na sinke ye nti ase se o se basa
yes ahyenkafo du ba bia aye na moduobo na ye we ene ye we ne ye betum we dum se ye ntumu mamon tumu ye betum na mamon tumu ne ye de ne sa wo hwe a wo se about 40% ne bia mo hwe kwan se mo sabetumi aka aye joda ben percentage sign na mo ko to so afo nanim se we ene ye hwehwe na proposal be no so de buy se 20 ne bia mo de 50 buy a ye se na mo ye betumi abo
Agya Kwabena percentage e buy ne de wo se wo hwe no ayi a so you can say 40% on 60 cedis kura no ekwa anim yie pa so when na enye sebika france money a ebinom di yen ene ade enti na ebehwe se chinchina atwan ye mie mu se timamufo afo ye ka no omo ho nkyere wom me ne oka se Agya Kwabena percentage wise ne de afi na nkomodie ne koso wo ministry enti ewie pay pa ebe obi abete na mbom no se ye to ahyentuabom ne ade a most of commercial drivers trotro ne ade bebre ho kyere ompa o yes baby to say from La Paz to industrial area drivers are complaining bitterly because you're too mupa most of the you know be on to mean to obena antia kwa adwuma what you say yes from Kaneshi to Circle ube no na mkwan no ho untumi nkofo so ne say befo car no enti esa no a car no obi antimu a fuel no so kwa na eko so ho enti say ye betra fi dikase so ne ye ka oh yesere wo mo a edi dwuma sania menua nsia ekeka ne ade wotumi ho se eniema bebre wo ho no a ewo so sika omogie no wo mo de boa ye no enkoso sa wo mo hwe na this time de se biribi ni wo mo ntie ye kakra na ye so yentumi emfantuma pa no bi mfira
medase na yanko set so na mbisa set ye ka sei ye kan de ye kan nyina no o man se kasam ho asam ne ye kan wotie ban nsia asam o kan na o kan sam bebre se na nka yi wo mo ekokoto fa ngo no nanka projection every month be here $450 million no mo akokoto anya omo ye no so ken ye hwe se betumi nya $125 million Bank of Ghana nya $50 million pe do half and $65 million no am kojo commercial on so no modu se obe wo hwe nia ekoyi a ka betumi aye bibi ye fa no fan wo no ho no kakra bi na sai sika ya dollar ya se be bia ekoi minim so be sign na chi bi wo ma ade ba commercial no so no se dollar no so no se kwa e ma fam bio bebedu na ka ho ama biam hyehye be pa
Jacob na we de mami san chia obiem ene ya tiefo ne ya hwefo ene abusuafo nyina za de menua panfo mienu di kan ye no Ocha de ekoso no aduru ba bia am say 2 days ago na me wa ha ana me man fato bi say be 2 years ago ne wo covid na covid no na a health issue and na a implication on finance or economy usikasem but say ya no de ewo mu no ye wo sikasem problem a e won sunsuanso e wo nipa apomudin mu baby aduru no said there na bra no ye fa covid very critical up to a point to say wo ba aduma kra ban kan say twen wo gitum baby aduru no say oman me gidi say ehia ye pa say pempenso na ye wo no enim say MF ebeba mu de na so ye nya no esese yetu anamo wansa ye hwe petro asam na on say de anuaram di kan ye no ejina epo be semiensa so say petro buo sika ye de koto petro ni bae ida say ye organa ha ana say ye to aframa no ne that's the cost of the product nia etosu biem ai affect no and is a cost e cost ro petro buo be cost ro e ba form a esese petro buo ba form ebiem aye mienu ye sika ho oden ebite ye kwa akoto a na menu ye kaza ke tumi ye organa ye kwa akoto ye decide akoto ba se si ye kwa akoto a ye dollar ene ye de koto enti se dollar ho oden e kosro e ko form a anka boa ye ba dollar ho oden kosro cedi di e ko form enti ye cedi ko form no petro buo e kosro na ne toso miensa anatwa to eye eto a edida petro so taxes na wo hwe se oman omubu akontan omo se Ghana nkata ne edakru bia no petro a ye lifti ewo yenya petro ayetu Ghana ye be say 150,000 barrels or more na nia ye use wo Ghana so no per day no and also you about 96,000 and also a day enti ewa ni no Ghana ye net exporter ye kan petrol anka ye mom no de use no ani de etu no do so chen de ye use na so de etu ye 150 Ghana ye de sen na ewom ye de be 17-18% enti wo behwe mu a na ne a ye use no ye de ewom a ye wo so control no esa enti ye tu de na so ye nya so sa amfaso na nkese si ye nya no enti da bia na ye pesika akoto na ekamia ese aban bi a oba bia enti tru a meka si so ya aban a owo so yi de ma meka aban a owo so yi se wano asem na edi eyi watan wan se petrol ho no aye convenience wan de ye nyina ewo man yi mu no ye run economy on convenience and not on efficiency enti eha nyeje ye de ha no kodi agora na ye de abehye baabi a eho ye easy to collect enti wo hwe petrol eto nko a wo petrol so no we yiji levies ni free so a be se 7 enegu ho na wo hwe bibi se energy fund levy eho sanitation and pollution levy tienio say me koto petrol we are matua sanitation
and pollution levy babi kura energy sector levy sanitation and pollution levy yes and wo petrol special petroleum tax your price stabilization and recovery levy
service to no ho mpanza na to
energy fund levy your road fund levy your energy debt recovery levy your ex refinery price and also wo and ye wo
boss margin
wo ho
ye wo fuel marketing margins wo ho no ye wo dealers margin wo ho enti ye beka de we nyina bomu no won say ho ye easy enti mediato ne kofa ho no ma after obeto petrol enti at the end of the day no aban beka say tika tuduo say na onya ye Ekami I said that be GRA omu esidi omu target. Afi bi ombe bad omu kan so mbenya no omu anya aburo so na nso de etimu nie. Tie. Ya sha finance no. Abandwene say Ministry of Finance or you already budget. O say petrol ne bo because and am say so ye di petrol kwa ma no nti no. Ye we bibi say $60 per barrel. Afi no 60-70 ho. But ya dri ya more than 100. Enti na nka menya 60. Na ya dru 100. Manya mfaso bi a ye be 70. Sorry, be 40 and 30 bi eda ba bi. Eno no me susu eka misika medie no na sa sika no enka ho. Enti sa bre ya du a enuoma mu ayedin because petrol ene ninua transportation omo impact on the economy no
aso
Agya Kwabena yenye de edidi agro chen COVID-19 enti sabre ya dui na menua ka ye ne say be show leadership because ebre bi buy na petrol buo ekofom ma bank as olusi sika enti o de levy bi buy say enam say ekofom no enkushi na ban what you say but edru ba bi a petrol buo ekosra aban de ondwene Ghana ni ho
yeah
because on dwene ho a ene say abanka kire wo say wo dey sacrifice by ban ye ready so be sacrifice after sika ye gye no ye dey ye kwan na mame ama wo you see inland port e wo Kumasi you see ama hwan ye agenda 111 these are very brilliant and very perfect ideas and things but ye Ghana ni na bedru time ebeye na enam ahochire nti Ghana ni kura no wonya the joy to enjoy the wo ya ma no wahu enti sa abrei meje di se menim se aban 8 mpanfo 8 UTV di ha na obi ahwe ba bia ya dun ewo mu se aban hia sika but aban hia sika so aburo so dia odwen se anka obenya no wanya aburo so enti sa abrei omramu ebia from now till December ye dwene say IMF beba ama nneoma akofom te see aminya one of a year omo free according to mo aba omo de ehun anu yie kakra bi abeto abonten nti enim say hope wo ho kakra na ebe free na ekodu December ana kire ya IMF beba no ede na ban be ya aboa yen yeduru ba bi a aban eya aduane mpo ema yen yeduru ba bi a aban ka say covid aba no nneoma mu ayeden enti special grant bi a yemfa enkushin ye ho ba bia ya duru no eye bra aban betimi aba okaso obeye se ba bia o man mu adu no ba bia ayeden the Americans say ebu amanfi tonu wa say am say ebu amanfi wa say umpo na usu na me de meyeden wo fa ka say omutumi e de akọ Ministry of Transport omu pentumu salary worker obeyeden me mami a ote malata dwom agbogulo si dwom yetum obetum driver yetum obetum na salary worker nso onye den ono wotum a enye yie beginning of the year yaye ye wi a this afi na so biem enti we ne ba bi a medwene se ye hwe hoye na ye hwe se the dollar no ni sunsu anso eko with that IMF the IMF ebeka bia no eye nneoma yenim dada IMF o meka di fufuro bia enkyere o man Ghana ana say the managers of the economy enye first one ayakonie enye second one enye third one enti ye de da bia yantena ho I remember some time ago bra ye fi IMF aban ba so no at the Kenke party and I mean na ye nigye and what hear the commentary some of our current managers etumi kan say IMF mpo na ye mofra bi negu ho no mo ba no mo abekire kire yese enti IMF de na nka nye ba bi a Ghana for ye pese yetiri be kwa kwahye abanisa e ma ye ntwen yansa the discipline IMF na ebe kire say ye discipline ye ho ye nya enimi say ye hia discipline this is the time ebeduru say ye be sign fully po no ye ntu ye nya ya na mo as soon as possible me gidi say anka me de menya kwanya atu ye mampanyin ene na so afofo a anka free ene eye ene 21st because it's the end of a month no within the next 9 days here na 10 days here we enim aban betimi abekasa abeka sembi titire bi say anamo way and me to pending the IMF if we say around May ho aban ka say no dey be 2 million bi beba 2 billion bi beba begum e buy from September abeduru sabre yenya cocoa syndicated loan na nka say 1.3 billion but now we say 1.1 and e buy yenya another loan aya 750 million and no can bomu a within the 1 month grace 1 month period we no yenya $2 billion sa time no ye hia dollar de na ye hia dollar amro so ye nim by the enyina ye nim ne say from this October November ye ko wura mu up to December ending ye bra obi hia dollar ko bronya ye nim say de celebrate bronya na so ye ni ani da so obi e di dollar free ba bi ba enti enne dwadini bia e hya se apɛ dollar bi e de atu ba bi anya sa ne ho be kire no enti sa dollar ya ye pɛ atu ba bi enne wutietia e bi mu ka 15 by some few months ago menya kwanya akoye bibi kakra e wo Liberia me duru Liberia no e wa bonten wo hia obi abusa omo dollar to Liberian dollar no US dollar to Liberian dollar or say 150 mami abrewa wo fie nim yenya ye wo ye nim difo but ye bi say dollar rate say this ya fa phone akọ check e bi say that krumpo no etumi change by 5 times we actually say ade no ani ye nyan some time ago na Dr. Baumia actually ye say nneoma enkoye if you say dollar no e come here say dabia no e kosoro say see ye ni dabia even within the day no it happens say every hour esima bia no dollar suban e different enti ebrei e ye bra e say ban sorry waka
Mampanya sheye
sorry waka.
Mampanya sheye bo say obe unfom de bi obetumi ama economy no asan agina bio. No bi su bisa say for instance oil enfan ho asema na ye kan. Na me bisa say tama oil refinery wo. Anka se bi etumi hwe na ye adwuma na eboa ama ye fan wo no say crude oil no kwa na be krefia ma no nimpo aba na tama oil refinery aba be anane no inse say better finished product no na ko tumi aba nane no na wa ye bibi na ke tumi nya by product bi na ma bi e se to wo ho e na to airpro e na ye boka na beni ka se mi se workers wo ho no just wo mugu a wo munya dwuma bia nso ite ho ka bo sumi bia e na ya ma private kwan na private e be si refinery e wo Ghana ha private no ba be si no or refinery a sika no e fa no de beko ofa nko de mamu so de kɔ ne mamu a impact bɛn na ebenya oyɛ so na ɛkɔba ne saade a na sɛ tɔɔ no ye ne to nkwata ya paisan sɛ ɛnya de atɔ betua yɛ adwuma bio esan private one yɛ bɛn economically does it make sense for us to as mine see ye tu sana mo
Jacob na wo hwɛ Ghana ya sɛm a sɛ wo yɛ Ghana ni a wo si wunni yaw ɛwɔ Ghana na kyerɛ wo firi asase foforo because we are Ghana ni what Ghana enchen po se wako school kakra na obiza se ye nneoma ye no we dey fache mi o sebe empreduasa ya dwene san en ye krofo ya ye mpanyimfo ne ye nyankasa ye ho ye were doctors ye were professors Woko minister now ho. You were the advisor of the minister ho. And sana you were chief director. And sana you were directors. And sana you were economic whatever. Edinya kesia emfa duane emma table so. Na you boy edinya kesia na obi a yusu ni V8. Obi a yusu ni SSO ye ne de shepe. Nanso he 2 days ago me ba na me ka say sesi ano ye nyina ya pa aba ene se o ma me ka kire o se o kofi ekina aduane beba ade kyen aduane ama enye hwe eno ano mo antumi ameduru ntemntia enti ye ma ye ho the next day duru hwe ansi eye ankrofo ha adwen the following day de tie bia ha no ebeba so na following day ama afi o ma me kasa mpo a wontie bia from the beginning of the year na CD that was 6 cities. CD no, that was 6 cities. And I said cities not obi esu. And yes na yesre, yes ni eboye nsem, ni yesi ni o magija. And na mo be my assurance. And assurance ni nyina ne say wo mo work towards it. And their hard dwene me di beji wasem na no ne say. The challenge ya nya say ya no and say ya ban ene ye mpanyimfo omonju omumfum so entum na da obenya obi ede omfum so ahye no from that day no uhu obi a say ono no ye problem manosio sabe nyame ye yadom e ma ye nya covid e die problem e hye no me gidi se covid ama anka by now dollar e 30 cedis oh yes because covid ama sanka the general trend no wo de Agya Kwabena, who projected the dollar growth na echo say ya no after COVID. Right. You say after COVID no. Edian na actu yenya as o man. You say you say as o man. Edian na ye na ye wie COVID yenye biem. Ni ye do koko. After COVID ye ndo koko ana. Enya koko sika. Ye too gold, ye too diamond, manganese, bauxite, petrol. After COVID no yentu ana. Right. Enti the COVID be ya na say ochi ye gina ho kakra. Eboa yen. Ye wie COVID na nyame ye yadom. Na yenya another excuse of Ukraine and Russia. Yen try the impact of Ukraine and Russia. Say ye be kan ye pa African countries. Ukraine and Russia should give us an advantage. Tio, the Ukraine and Russia they aba no. Me no me anu ba bia na ye adwene sanke pese ye duru no. Ukraine and Russia sanka na ye 10 years na edi beduru wa Ukraine and Russia wo ntino in 1 year say eduru because now you have competitive advantage they na omoye nyina na ema ube produce no wo de kwa wo de no ye nto ne sa efise wo de bo edi and say produce wo ha ye de kwa mbeto so this year nyina no there is a ban on soya soya beans Ukraine for na duaman tabi say you soya na and I export it you say Ghana only soya beans in pe yeah the soya beans e kwa manonia the soya beans in kwa betum di amaye no cocoa entumi maye mu kwata the problem is that untumi fa soya beans enkoje bosia ubetum di cocoa akwaje bosia into interest e wo cocoa enye soya beans therefore bro there is a ban on exportation of maize Ghana untumi fa bro enkwa manonia enkoton yen na ya friend is saying planting for food and job. And at this time, Ghana or Africa should be a hub of some new man na free Ukraine. Your friend is saying wheat and that's our new money, but we pay lip service to BBBR person mechanic keke near year. Me you ask them no. But then tina buy a nim na onim. Yempan for a nim no munim. And I said, dear. Kwabena me gidi se obi be ka kire ye se panyin bi wo Ghana na onim the answers for ye Ghana your problem ebe ya nwanwa fi se be abofra obawie Jesus nne no omo wie enrai fa ne betena ha obetumi ama every answer Ghana ye komu se enu nie answer A B C D E eto da bia ye bapo na mu bi se ye answer se odwene san de ya dwene no ya de obi anim obi nchira kwara nyam nanso the willingness to do wo be ye menua eka oyusu to as an example my yamfa to ema private entity na he de to be ye kasa sometime egunansan ya na ye ka commercial sugar factory obi e kan say and this if we see sugar factory no na oni sugar eno mo blast am say Ghana no ya ndwene ye wo chocolate factories e wo UK omu dua koko dabio omu no mu dua koko e na omu si chocolate factory no enti den na ha yen say ana odwidi say ba bia ye kofa sugar e ba Ghana ni nyina wo mu dua sugar ye wo places omu dua sugar so omu ye sugar e ma ye kokoto we are not ashamed ye ni enwu ye ho ye nya saa akukuduro no ni are spending billions at the project nesi ho then the next day ye nam na ye kope investors say omra MSC factory e betimi a friend one day street one factory e betimi a friend bibi e pese ye friend no yan friend sa go in how many Ghanaians Ghana for do say and as adumaku a e wo Ghana ye no eye Ghana for dia owia sika obenya no Agya Kwabena ni sika no oya omse wo de ko ye nim ye omomfo omusika nko omusika no ema na akọ tie se talo etu petro na ode ko brochire na ofa dollar na ma Ghana o dollar ni meduru Ghana na afin dollar no afeso a ode dollar ne ko adan sanka Ghana ye mre se ni mont e de ni gold e kwa brochire e na nka okoton and the Ghana ne back through Bank of Ghana. I don't think I pay 2 billion. Sorry, you did dollar neighbor. I don't I pray for 2 billion. After owning the tallow, the oil companies and mining companies do more any billions. Sikan mother company ni wo. Sikan ko ho no ma. Ebia kakra e ba no. E ketewa bia ye di betua adwumayefo ka ene ho nneoma. At the end of the year, it's a book entry. Say, minya profit 10 cedi. Na enie, the say me de kono me repatriate profit. Or repatriate a enye eye book na ya ye. Basika ne de e koye no ama na atumi aye. Companies aka ofa big o say ya all the supermarkets enye Ghana for there. This year China more ofa baby a village bi a China more. Me krom mekom wo me village o bibi eni e wo ho. Na mbisa se omo nneoma na omo de ba no. omo mfa sika no na efa ba omo de nneoma ne ma omo on credit a franchise China Mall is on franchise enti omo de nneoma no ebre omo na omo ton nneoma ni wie a omo de sika na akọ dollar afa enti omo na pro dollar na ewo Ghana no enya se pro dollar no de akọ import nneoma san de aba o da bi o de ko na omo de nneoma no foforo mother company de nneoma foforo esen aba enti sa na eko enti every day bia no dollar kakra na ewo mu no na eko you see the ekun we doctor as I see the domestic say Ghana ankasa ye bema ye honest sa Ghana fo ye ninku ye ho me ne umienu a ye wo hai te say ya papa despite mu a wadi sika mfa so obenya 1 billion mpo a
ni nyina beka
ati Ghana
ayi ochehene ka sen bi na nsen ya o say it's worrying ya na ehu say about 80% of businesses are being owned by foreigners.
Yes.
Okay, na say Ghana dey just about 20%. Hwe ayi na me kan ya na ya da baka guta de no ho. Esa say wo hwe guta for no guta for complaining do level bi a ayi hu. And wo hwe import kro guta for import na according to statistics Ghana for importation is just about 15%. When we import the money any multinational ahohonko a na ede ne amane ba se de na yi kan. Na yen show Dr. Kwabena said the economy is on track. This 13th of this month and I say the Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Biama has indicated that despite the current crisis facing the country, the economy is on track as the government is rolling out more social intervention programs across board. According to him, the challenges being witnessed in the country were short-term, for which reason the country could not afford to sacrifice the common vision due to short-term economic pressure. He explained that the proponents of expenditure cuts point to the economy and argues that the economy cannot support more critical social intervention program in our society. Into the eternity, I wanna say economy is on track. Are we on track?
Agya, answer na about my question, but about my question, I mean answer I think Kwabena is a positivist, and as he believes in data, like quantitative data, in terms of his analysis. Anytime he makes his argument, he doesn't look at the qualitative aspect of Ghana, because before you become a pragmatist and a realist in the management of affairs of every country, also blend the quantitative data now as an economist, with the qualitative bit of it, which also looks at the various interest groups within your economy, right? But that's quantity, they say because GDP. But where I sit, I don't believe in GDP. I believe in human development because human development and the real qualitative aspect of OBBA na system say they believe in. GDP there, abrofono krabit mo be increase GDP am say the meaning say Chinese growth and telecom industry is not owned by us. The banking sector, the 23 universal banks, I think only 9% are Ghanaian owned. And yeah, until the banking sector grew, telecom sector grew, mining sector grew. Now Begajam say GDP grew by this. That is not yours. So me, I don't support. I believe that we need other. I think we have national NDP or something like that, net domestic product or national domestic product or something they call it. But I believe in human development. I believe in Serbia. You better qualitative bit of your society, because here data now, any of the GLSS data published. Masa, Ghana, we have 23% of our population being poor. Now we are a whole Ghana Statistical Service publishing a semi-annual report on annual household income and expenditure survey. Osha vulnerability, 60% of Ghanaians working are vulnerable employed. Who my 60% of your population a teacher for nurse for they are vulnerable employed. There's no future for, and these are the qualitative data we want Kwabena to speak to, but the quantitative bit later become wasem. Meaning, I don't person as I'm addressing, I don't person make senior taxes no. You see, taxes no ne so pushy forward. It will take only 3 measures or so. I'll talk about the taxes and also talk about the crop subsidies and or pushy or no. Tax no here offer diesel 1 Ghana cedis 88 pesos
per liter.
And the diesel price is 15 Ghana cedis 99. This only one Ghana cedi 88 pesos free so diesel is still around 14 Ghana cedis plus. Over petrol 1 Ghana cedi 90 pesos and make a tax I'm talking about never be hobo any tax and we dealer's margin dealer omo tono omo fa so omunya marketers margin OMC no say be a goil and fa so onya some of them are not taxes so you more so but the tax nankasa ni levies no 7 now can special petroleum tax any energy sector levy act taxes levies no the kamboma 1 Ghana cedi 90 pesos on petrol and 1 Ghana cedi 88 pesos on diesel. We free petrol so a bit more kakra because a bit more pushy petrol price no about somewhere 12 Ghana cedis or low below it because petrol price is around 13 Ghana cedis 10 pesos. But if free diesel so a bit kakra but still born na 14 Ghana cedis above and born a bit cost through in November. That's the first window of November. So those calling for tax removal no withdrawal no yes bit more pushy and we can do it by the minister amending Act 1064. Obey me the parliament. Now parliament amended for instance, Energy Sector Levy Act, no, which is 1064, which was passed in 2021. You bet me amending no kama. You amending no kama. You bet me a year free so. But who you free so? Eja komna.
Yes sir.
A half of science who actually. Because our tax no area kusi awa. Sa tax no Energy Sector Levy Act no area kusi awa. Nti awa na odi kusi no you free so which means aban mu osu. Say odika. It was also a kofuska baby, educated Piasa one. And some of them will be maturing soon. And even I think others and to be best at mature. We are free war, special petroleum tax no. And no 46. In fact say and media Kambuma Mania 190 on petrol no. And we are 46. And also you bet me the parliament. Na amended, which is I think in 2018 we amended the act to Act 965, which is a special petroleum tax amendment in 2018. You bet me amended and also no. Na year free so but eno so ye free so eno so in the fiscal challenge a bit more facing. Now crop subsidy na be no akan no you see no credit petrol on the international market say no akan no in 2021 e bra na ready 2022 budget no we projected that we are going to sell benchmark no $62 per barrel. It was 61 point some 29 or so but me running to $62 per barrel. $62 no e be cost wo akoduru $92 per barrel. Nti wo he finance minister ne supplementary budget of 2022 or revise benchmark no because averagely we're selling to an international market at $100 per barrel to revise by $92 per barrel but we wholesale they say even though international market price is cost no the production is declining. What the 2021 data compared to 2020 production declined by 17%. So Ghana's revenue sanka a bono ejina de ejina anka Ghana lose revenue of 17% based on production. Over first quarter of 2022 data, first quarter PIAC report released data on semi-annual report of oil crude production in Ghana. And also no you are reduced by 6.9% compared to first half of 2021. There's also a decline, which means from 2020 there has been a decline in terms of production. 2021 in terms of production there's decline. 2022 ye declining ye da so na mamena musa ye production e kofum nti nyame na ye adom se bia menka say adom because akuku dey nye I don't know the right way to use but nyame na ye okay that's the right way Jacob na oba mu na me adom say Ukraine conflict ne start here because Ukraine conflict ne start here ma prices e kosro say enya sa adom no nka me nuanka ne ba bia sidi ni da no anhwa nka da 30 Ghana cedis to a dollar. And they had done even though production declined, no, we got a lot of revenue compared to the previous years because a bono cost we drama so. And the man the yenyeska, nti Russia Ukraine conflict the aya dompa enyesa anka ne dollar no cedi ne 30 to a dollar because crude production is declining. Now back crop subsidy na me nyeka bia ya windfall na yanya free upstream no ya mfa mbe subsidize the downstream na any taxes na yebetuma aye and one say be parliament but it has its consequences in future yebetumi akọ ne saa but it has its consequences in future because the actual one say GMPC sika na wakoje even though we GMPC kro mo PIAC report 2020 almost mo boy ka bi almost 1 billion Ghana cedis bi mo we see sika no right. Uhwe GMPC scanner oje anase Ghana ye sika na ye je no se na e be subsidize ha na ho towa da chibi no na betua ona na nkanso ba betua sa sika no de me afutu amanyina me mane say we have to manage the currency well And it is sad that the Bank of Ghana has adopted a silence policy. It is sad that the Minister of Finance will adopt a silence policy. What is some adopt policy? In terms of managing the city. That's a silence policy because Okai Thomas die. Obeka say policy no. Policy biano okasa. So whether you act or you don't act, it's a policy. In resolving a particular challenge. Say city no depreciate kofum eja. Dear na yebeye as a Minister of Finance. Oko Ethiopia, let's go the Ethiopian way. Mini as a biana senior dia kind. Ethiopia who say omo currency, omo reserve no is around $1.2 billion. Omo nyeskan krama mbano. They stop the importation of certain luxury commodities and certain capital inputs into the economy. Omo no enye ye alcohol bi o ha eja Kwabena de menu charge and so no no. De abrofo no say menu charge and so no dollar alcohol ni bi ara sinya. No. Unim say we import ba and you have a brand, you cut the importation of it.
Okay. It's
a communication. If you a car, use cars, be many others so me nyadwin. But cars no they say go kra yento. Fuel no kra yentimi nto na e dia fuel e cars. And people are parking their cars home. We must consider critical decisions at this current time no. Importation of car bi o kra yenyai. Into Ethiopia for years and they say am currency no stabilize. That is the physical aspect. That is what the government must do. We must begin to import only essential commodities into this because we are in critical times. Not the better. After no work of banks and so. That is the work of Bank of Ghana. And it's sad they've adopted a silence policy. What can they do? When say ne because of say Jacob na man for who say see the need depreciate you know. Say instead of people investing their cities in bonds, they will not do it. Because bond no 27%. And I'm saying maximum 28%. Inflation is 37%. Who invest in bonds are boka. So now what people are doing is that they are investing in dollar. Into your forest bureau, no, of course it's $100 no. Of course, $100 no, they are cotton impasse. Of course, no, of course, $100 no, of course. Into I was say a bread will say Bank of Ghana should hold certain forest trading. Yehoto na yama banks no. And some of people say obeji dollar ko akoyi bibinu bisa na ode ko eden.
That's it. You need dollar.
You need dollar ha ode ko eden. The fellow must back with letter of credit and other evidential documents to prove say me the import products number. And then products number the import no because of Ministry of Trade. Number go ne bibiniti no ye the import product way is it within product analysis say import mra.
Na say no na say interbank transactions na betumi nya sa eniama no.
And I make us a forex.
And banks no so no say o pay dollar pa I say call black market na say tumi akokoka. Nti how they be able to trace normal track what to me we nyina.
You see it's just about leadership. Ometuma track it because so how and other countries are doing same. So how to forex trading. It may affect that particular part of the industry. But there be a mechanic now. Ghana, we have over-liberalized the economy. And liberal democracy is what is killing us. At least at a point in critical time, no, the state must take control. I was say, Abrina do say, who say, you are mine, and a state no, I just come to you saying.
So, mine na.
State no bro mine. Says, mine they be a country. But state is the most powerful institution. Inti Brad do say, be state no, I take control in all aspects of a qualitative economy. So oko masa dollar no o per dollar o trade dollar o de kweden because minimum bi o ka che me na no say see the start say depreciate year within one day onya 4,000 euros just trading and that is what people are doing and the Bank of Ghana guys are aware
they are involved.
Okay, me I don't know whether they are involved but they are aware of this. So if you stop that ebema dollar no stabilize it because ne obiti na o ka say ye ni taxes free so mean you tax free so still ebe cover. For example in April finance minister about ebe ka say we 15 pesos are free e bo no so anamboa ne bo no nam e fa say 15.99 to per liter to diesel ens sa hwe upa yi tax ni nyina free so scrap ni nyina ye cross subsidy for rainfall of the upstream e be balance downstream ens sa hwe. The moment the here say no be is to take critical decisions.
And that is.
And the critical decisions are that babi eduno we don't have a lot of money and American can say even the government itself adia they come now say wakati expenditure na me na no me hwe UTV na ma hu say president na over 40 cars dinachi what kind of cutting expenditure is that? What's what cutting expenditure? That is what it was communicated in April. Say a cutting expenditure first, you say cutting by 20, later you see by cutting by 30%, which is almost 50%. Now me ti wona me hwe UTV. Na Kumasi cars e twam no. Amo cars kra ka ho, so hu cars ni bia. Amo cars ka ho. E na amo cars no mu consume fuel no. Now over 40 vehicles in the present achi. Abba alabaraka.
So say on think right na ko ye. Other party executives can hold microphone.
Other party can't we use coach? And I said, "Can be a friend the bus? Can't we use bus? Your STC wo ho. Say ye nyina because emra emu odin a ye nyina wo say sonson ye ho. Your STC wo ho. Nti your STC wo ho yi. Ye nyina ye ekọ ye friend say Kumasi. Ye nyina ye ntina STC mu nko. Say ne kra na nye se bia obesai minu ya chazan sumo adwuma. Say ne fuel consumption so ema ye dollar ni appreciate against the cedi no e was say mrena do krasa anka ne no bus transit system e yadwuma okroma because it reduces consumption ye here sika do na yankofa product number ministry transport so IDT wo achoko ni baabi trade IDT wo achoko ni baabi finance bobo ID Bank of Ghana IDT wo then you ask yourself, do you have a state? Me state no enyo say mind the country, but do you have a state? Does the state have power? On mine no
e wo to me
any be obetima blame kenoforiata enyo no nko is the whole system. Obetima blame baomia enyo no nko is the whole system because since 1993 yes started a democracy, you know, because of our liberal democracy, we don't have a state. You know mine because state, you know, entimi take decision bi okase o take here the qualitative bid interest groups beba say me amino kase the reason obi aka chem na no say the reason to cannot refine is because they are lobbyists. They are lobbyists or import products they work to to refine abi ani sika oje no onji size ka no nti abai no e call election kra na watam sika kukuru bebrebe no they support me elections. What they support elections no we are na what they support nti e ba oh ye mato ni nya adwuma because ye ma ye adwuma ubegu madwuma ne amino kasai bost ewo badges or sa cargo ships na ye the catty product for the southern sector through Akosombo to Bupe but bost e mani nya adwuma because their interest group say omato BRVs omato tanker cars abegu obebre nti wato tanker cars na abegu obebre no
e say ye adwuma
say ye adwuma nti bost the tank badge no ebe catty product na e cheaper ama petroleum consumer no onfanye tanker car no catty products nko. And no, even though the interest of the private person is paramount, also, yes, we must promote private business. But a do baby, I will say state in the course. Lastly, maybe make us a baby, no, or mine, no, say we are drew mpempenswa, we need to take bold decisions. Obi import to nano merehoye. Say I import to tomatoes $40 million from Burkina Faso.
Yeah.
The last time I checked, yani Burkina, your land size near a na offer so wako srim da offer tamale land ne ko nyina ne na brango land na omo ne Burkina land nyina ya omo eya ese adentina ye wo Center for Scientific and Industrial Research ye wo University of Ghana biomedical den na Burkina breed no because the argument is that Burkina breed no so sheda nimpi nti omo de ba ha e chance na pro na ye wo these institutions na ye ntimi ndua Burkina tomatoes no bi Argentina ne the last time I was also checking poultry industry. You see we are losing 70% because we are losing about 70% because prices of feed, you know, are increasing by about 300%.
I must say the woman poultry farmers don't move na manepa.
Now what bisa won say land dey da sirim bebre yentimi ndua aburo yentimi ndua soya beans. And also tells you that the planting for food and job, no, and I'll talk about two policies government implement. I think they are bad in their nature. Planting for food and job ought to have been targeted. Because me sorry Kintampo. Ya dia by resa ne amino kase yare wango for Niger for ebe so by refri Kintampo. Ya dia bro sa omo ba beto de ko. So the problem is not actually say yentumi nua. And now we don't have the capacity and now the problem already was post harvest losses. Yes. And our farm gate losses. Say afuo no mu no asay and I say wodua duaba na wie na odiba market abeton na abese okwan so that has been our challenge. So also of us are challenge we are now a buying sick and anchor call planting for food and job no. What could you assassin? Bear 200,000 hectares or acres. What okay, ye dear bro. What the ankra individuals, what the munya maduma. Yeah, or mine.
Yes, you do, bro.
Yeah, do bro as of mine. You service this land, you tayaba yesi galam say adwuma way. What for NAPCO, you tuamo 7 Ghana cedis a month. We have serviced these lands for you. They are extension officers. Dine since you were that was Nkrumah did. Through his block farm or workers.
Me try no po me kura me kai ne Agya farms.
Agya farms.
Those days Agya farms some ba a cargo truck bayira ebro no mo dey aba na dey call food distribution corporation. No mo dey call centers. I remember Cape Coast there no ufi station as a wo ba fancy main entrance or back across or left one na ana yeko ukwa na ebro for bayira for
lastly Agya Kwabena yeko yesi video one this one factory you see me ko school wa kakra e bra me wo na omusi mango factory bi o
yes
na me senior bi amin eneda no na friend don dada say mango factory no agu and the purpose of it was that you use raw material and I said natural resources e wo hono no na dia produce sa mango factory
yeah
Ghana for do say me ndi obi atimo but Ghana for do say na market eso mo koto juice anom me I don't remember the last time I know juice and there are many like me our mon koto juice nom. So when you build factories based on some natural resources, there may not be market for them.
Yeah.
The market here is that we need a lot of sugar in this country. Into one factory now our canon. Say one district say one regional capital factory say one national factory. Some factory no should be targeted at cutting down importation of certain commodities. And yes, bia nipa no wona kura mi so kintampo yesi ye be si mango factory am because your mango be bree na bibisa kintampo mi kura mi free so nipa do say na koso mo koto juice anom ana nipa do say and what is even the capacity of betima feed the country dey high in sugar nti one factory obetima ka say even one region one factory build a multi-purpose sugar factory what cut the importation of sugar because any dey enya kese what say about say rice mills Agya Kwabena me koye project bi on fenison Volta region. Volta region minua uhu omo land e wo ho ebetimi dia do rice.
Bebre kwa.
But you know me call Dabala.
Dabala yeah.
Dabala has a rice mill. Brazilians for being managing. They were milling under capacity because rice in ma. Me free one am call Daklo. Senyo Hosi has a rice mill. The rice ne friend go rice. Me call ho they are producing under capacity because rice in ma. Me free ho and I'm call Rara. Rara dey kra yatum.
Yes.
Oh.
Indum.
Yatum indum dey no.
Yatum.
Machine say machine sketwa.
Yes, yatum. Why? Because Emma. What is their challenge? Many rice farmers ni bi kasai. Almost omo challenge is say land preparation is a problem for them. And rice harvesting, combined harvester no, a problem for them. Aban you have these resources. Prepare these lands for them. Get people to be involved. Me say offer me say me nkoye no ma me 800 cedis a o man who don't tikura meko. Get the youth involved. Say yenko do na feed the mind. And that is why you build patriotism and nationalism. Ejina di atena ho, Ministry of Trade is quiet because obi importing frozen chicken no at the end of the year no and I say at the political year no obema no be $200 million on for any campaign. Nti onko so import mra. Na yenku. And importation is the cheapest way and they are the richest by the cheapest way of doing business. Importation, direct employment what ma create e be 100. Omo carry products no from shape no crowd the machine e dey betu container mu omo be yin container mu dey akoto freezer mu any nipa miensa bi omo te office a omo kiki documents na sa nipa 100 inti no poultry industry Ashanti region Bono region Doma area employ nipa over 50,000 obi employ nipa 100 inti no ya gu sa 50,000 so mo kotena fi so media we have to reconstruct that be am come Agya Kwabena we need social re-engineering. Adwene no ye wo say asesa no. E wo say senior kan no. School na ye koye ne sabi. E wo say sumba mfaso ni.
How do you sesa that adwene? Listen say me kai ebra na ye wo elementary school.
Yeah.
Na ye wo we say arts and crafts.
Yeah.
Eti mi sibirikete.
Yeah.
Minimu nwene. Minim kantan nwene. Sabra na e man ye home science.
Yeah.
Home science no any say any home econ so. Edu time na omko practicals. ntomo ye aduane na wo mo aduane wo beka banku bo fufuo be obe omo home science center omo koye wie a na home science madam na test ebia sometimes ye twa mu po ho amekai te bi do ma ye twa mu a wo so omo ye wo ebenku kwan ho pe utumi kona aben na ye kra utumi ma bi ma odi ho nti akwada ne koye aduane no wo ho a odi ba fie odi bi ba fie ama na wofo ekahwe it indirectly no ye build this abaya no amana be ye oba pa bi daachi indirectly no me a mesu ye kira me kantan nwene ye kira me sibrikata so those say makwa ne be fia ye kantan koton ne ye ska da kusko e ma ye orientation say you can feed yourself no e be nya sa adwene no say educational system no I don't see anything practical
the brofo
ni nyina ye akinkan no nko a
race contemporary. So me Agya me time na me bid making here because me life skill I bid making ye kire me. Nti ahwene say then time na me rubber bead, glass bead, ni nyina na ye sua yetimi ye. O kai say then time so kra na ye wo mat bi a ye the fiber me kai na sabio me ni na tem na ye wo school Dr. Saunders na ye ni friend bi a na o kire ade o. Side friend akwama bi a no say mo ba mo be she school na si na ya say mo ntwa fiber ne mra. Muchaba na ya be yi ho na yifrani aye sa mat na wasua aye but you see ye wie no somewhere along the line we adopted the importation of this doormat e was anka honum no yetimi halt of importation of these
na
ya de na ye ni je ho ye ka se o mfamra say ye import ba ye nti no there was a competition between the onipa de nsa anwene wo kuro no because ne bo be ye den kakra compared to the area aba no agu bibia gu sese unim ade okrum ha na oyo bi o kabrofo se won kabrofo na bia wabusua mu politician bi efiri mu tetetete ana iska kakra wo mu a je se unim de and that is destroying this economy eja me de afuto nda bi e ba UTV a e de be ma ban ye ko yanim no ebre na so say be take critical decisions state led decisions even though MPP so mo ye center right which means that they are conservative and maybe they are also private, but as a state, you need to balance state and private. Ne aminoka say eja Russia wa kunu. But when you say Russia, almost say this year, omo be harvest 150 million tons of grains. Omo jina kunu no. Omo harvest 150 million tons of grains. That is wheat. Wheat no omo harvest almost 100 million tons of wheat. Ghana dey now harvesting. Uni akono dey now harvesting. Nti Ebrana so say we need to go to the basis. But me aka so be correct Ken Offerata has no any short term answers to our depreciation, maybe medium term and long term. But dey here make say any medium term strategy and long term strategy. Yetimi enya no writer. You see the be gina yi. E na see the no kura nyina yi ada bia meka. See the depreciation. So ko theory mu a see the no kura depreciate a an economy that exports too much, it becomes an advantage to you. Because your products become cheaper on the international market. And that is why the Japanese, that is why the Chinese intentionally depreciate their currency. Now, no Russia and the currency start to say, I appreciate it against the dollar in EU. Omu complaining, almost say they appreciate it, pennies are. They want it to depreciate at a level. Into your mind, Ghana. It was say, you're starting and producing new money be able to make essential ones, no. You're starting maybe, and the state must lead it, and the state can do it. Some of these exemptions must be targeted at areas, and you'll be a normal exemption. Target say ye koha say one ekoma exemptions no. Then the idea kumwa bibia basa ya yekoya, and here see the no betima do 17 by December. And Agya Kwabena bia edura. Mamenka last one. Yes, say import special mineral water ha. Yes, say import special mineral water like other water. So no.
Ye krabi
di ba abba. Oh my Ghana, how is that abba? Yeah. How can we import water? How? Why the control state no?
Okay. Agonjilana said Nana left Ghana kra. He said Wejeja kra. He should have made Ghana harder more than this. Because our too know is too much. Abba. We don't like made in Ghana at all. All we need is made in California, made in America, made in China. See the way Kantaka is trying his best, but our leaders don't want to support the man, and you are expecting Ghana to grow. Food for thought. For the boys, you know, say, Agya, you see that say Agya, you see that you see that guy has spoken, but in Ghana, when you make bold decisions to stabilize the system, our opposition will use it to score a political point and paint you black and discredit all your policies. It is a enunti obe paint you black into the esa oyere bo ama na wonye, then that means you are not a leader. Kwamalavi Amuzuvi, also good morning, Agya, please. The man in long sleeve is so brilliant. We need him. He's in Ghana here. Oni baby Ghana here. Ama Malikes, also to some extent, to some extent, but ask yourself as a leader, are you there because of people or opposition? In this life, whatever you do, there will be opposition. So you prove them wrong by working tirelessly and effortlessly for the proposed policies to yield the expected results. We are done yesumpo yabona senyum no sofo and no be den. Ama me dance papa. Ko ima, also good morning, Agya. My name is Emmanuel. Watching you live from Santo. Greeting to my pastor, Pastor Seth from Lifeway. Amazing Lifeway and Amazing Grace Baptist Church, or that's say. Nana, also good morning, Agya. Please, Agya, President Mugabe of Zimbabwe started to claim lands from foreigners some years back. At that time, people spoke against him. So, Agya, until Agya, until we start giving the free zones to Ghanaians as we are giving to foreigners, our economy will struggle. That free zone as someone. Ayo. Baroski Asisriwa, the deputy youth organizer, Bosonchi constituency. Our city has issues accepted, but bear in mind, the dollar is giving all global currencies a breakneck, and it is undisputable fact that we believe that things will change. So the alternative is still scary. Hi to Honorable Samuel Jekum MBC Bram. Say, why is it taking too much or too long for the president to sell the country and give us say you're talking you. I say Dr. Kalipu, I say in Ghana here, any opposition suddenly gets the solution to every problem. It's very funny. And Jude Blackmore say, our taste for foreign products are too much. Let's focus on our natural resources and be dependent, export more to earn dollars to meet international standard. And the question is, who will take the initiative? Someone Samini Badami will say, I'm Samini from Abua saying, in this life, whatever you will do, people will talk. So do what is good. Baby, I become one some dear papa, dear bear papa na because I know. And see, my answer, Mammy, say no. At the rate at which I near my corner, near my boko and a cosro. Near my enora, me call to Tony, maybe cacra, I may call Colania, maybe cacra. A dear be a bear, Bosome, me, no, Bessin could near me, torna, a beer, Nina could see bear 1,600, and Rami Queno. It was around 2,400, 2,500 Ghana cedis. Minister, dear Chadias and Yamabuane Koso. Say, Ashenka Fonso, Mosofango, any lubricants, any Sana Maneminano, a camo, spare pass, and some air camo. Would you say, dear Pan, I say, no? A banner between me, dear boy, Ashenka Foa, a mamma which may hang Hamakakra. Na, ama Majuma na moye no mo so mo koma bitumi ato mo yam antomo yam bebre mpa mutumi atumi ato mo yam kakra.
Yo Agya Kwabena em say your coffee filling stations no a. Pumps na e wo ho no. Ye ni private de and ye ni commercial de. Say ye won niam bi a yen ahyenkafo no yitua e de ma aban no. Assemblies, DVLE, yen kwan commercial ye call twice a year. Indi say betumi na so ntumi nya hwe mu an ompe commercial tank man wo filling stations no. What you say because near Moses ye ni ho man ni ho. Ye ba ko fa nuane aba, ye ba ko fa we aba, ye ba ko fa we aba. Na ne ye ka ne ade nyina ntare na akoto ne ade na I buy the same. So what you say? Into no say madwuma sam ne nko ya me de akoto sa ntare ne bia ma me mai. What you say? And Ghana for mesremo. Ni ayete hu sese ya no. Mada dodo. Wahu.
Okase ya da o patches.
Ye be kwa akoto aba 2024. Amanyoko mienu ne di ahim wo mamu ha. Mo pa abato no kra ye nya eto. Ne yen kan kire mo say 8 years we nko na we mra. What you say? Abato no kra ye sika a omba bodin kire wo a. Aya na enye sika ketewa. Ana meboa. Enti say ye feel say wo free ayi JHS na be call SHS ya. Say yenum say wo free a wo ko ha. Enti say 8 years ya. MPP di wi a onko NDC mra. Abato afri ho. Afen so yen agricultural systems no. Planting for food and jobs. Me agricultural student. Me ko school don ko krum agricultural secondary school. Enka yen ye wie ho no ye se ba bi de ko ada so. Na nka wako. Na wako ye extension officer course ne ade no. Enti enuaba ne ade a ye ka ne ade nyina yin. Wonim se ne a ye sua. Yen ye bre no spacemen ye can space ewira ne ene haban ya ye de ye notebooks ebia ne botanical name ene ye se ne a ena wo hwe aduro hu ana botanical name bi wo me se me hu se ye wira we ene ye de ye ohun ye ka yen farming systems no a ensase bebre no enye aban de ahemfo no aban should sit down with ahemfo no na onje nsase ne bi for farms so ho ene minua ka say won say ye wo bost omo wo baby to say maame wata omo ye dro ben ya de ko ho what you say ye memu ho ye wo two seasons raining and then dry season good ade yen to me nso ya na anu wejafo bi ya ebetwi fa nkrofo so ne ade enti yen to me nya dro ben fa nko farm lines ne ye use ye kan say pumping machines and sprinklers near the near all the time. So what I say, me be quite from plains here. I would love to go and stay there because the whole environment in the was very good. It's very good. What you say? And I me call Asante Achim, your friend baby Domi. Now what share me pono ne send and we are near dear walk near you. What to me say or such places, you know, yet to me inquire idea. Me to a man crying I have a choke. What you are saying, young country or man for ne say a politicians and say, ye nim say Isaac Otokoni has. Omo baller spectators bebre ba. Ye emphasize ade nim bi ti won. Omo ye national policy maye. Say ye feel say e kwan na enya we no ba omo nya kwan maye because say ye no ba no ye de fa kwan na e ba. So ho. Ye hu say wo ma ye train kwan no. Wo fa ye kan say afienya e de kofa akrade ne ye o ma ye de ne namu o sa ade ko enti ye policy of papa omo so afa omo ye enti de say we na be ba kwan ne hia onya akwan ma ye na ye farming yi na ye ka ho yi enya adwuma because ohun say me we school me koye adwuma wo tax farms papa no ye fa ne taki no ye wa sojaman me na me wo irrigation side ye na ye pumping so de water in ye kwa nadwo ye koye night ne ade na ebi aba day ne ade omo de niema ne kwa or the fertilizer ne ade nso ye de e de ba papa yi ka say wo say obola bianca so no de nkokọ ne ade ba enam ne yi no de ba enti nka on moment up to some time sabre na wo say wutumi eyen nkokọ a wo be ye bribia wa ha won kofa bi nye dey
nse ono ni sika na o de be kokofa no importer na o be import frozen chicken no ye ma say okay ye be so mu na wan kokọ no wan wadua wa hanti ye si aje odwuma fi nsam na mo ye ma watumi aye no Ghana ha ya na tumi okay
sir ye wo owo ni cold stores ene ade wo ho dada nti obekundi akoho ye beto ahankokọ nti wo ma e wo say ye adwuma wo ye kan say poultry farm so ye Ghana for so ahu ye benya adwuma aye so ahu okọ ebia enema bia enka o it must be say okọ a wo so de biribi ye den efiri ha kọ ekoton onim say wokọ airport ne ade a wo mo aye Ghana for eba ha omokọ no enema bi wa broni so ma mfa nko ni kuru
mpunam kan
adentia what you say ni nyina so ye adwade o nipa ne te opempunam obetumi atọwa ha enso yese ye ma ne mfa nko mote wa mo ye den na yete airport ho ni yayiyi sa na ema ni nyina agu nchen enti se broni no epe wo de a wo so wo se ne wo de a wo no utumi de ko eja kwa na what you say enti ye kan yete ho a ye kan nyina na yayin enko yete se ya do fafa so ho ne yete wa ye kan obi tumi te se prof kire eti hai otumi kire obi ade pa na yakofa sa nipa ne minister no no a o kire nipa na ade no adwene e wo ni tirim a wo se ye beta apo no ye mfre ne kura so unti yesre Ghana for manifesto na omde ye adwuma na ya bre ya tena manifesto ho a ebi aba 8 years they say o kan obi de ebomu e ko 30 years so what is so ba bia ye tia na ye tie e kwan bi wo ho a akwan bi wo ho a very popular in our budget mu de bia ye boni din wo mu so be ko na kwan ne nye enso na sika da so etimo ma ye ne mre ene ne ye te ho a ye kan eye national threat o ye de ye yanti se dogo bi nu aba e ba ko to lo fe ne mo fiti Monday cause o man fa ma ye ba ko tum because ye nim say almost be the 10% threshold so what you say fa won ko do 10% ya e wo say ye to ya hyentu ya bo mu etumi abusu abeduru 40 nka 40 no nka ye ko ye na ye bi a 5% no mo de man ye no a nka ye 20% ana say na be ko na ema ye medwinwi na kwete se da bia makata ye so sa no ye pia mo be kire mo ye kan ne ade nyina no ye nto ahyentu abobu nso ko to bode a ne boye den ye nso ne ye kofa ba ye nto mo okoka o se dollar otia na oka bode na oka dollar sem ye ko supermarket ne ade ko to nema ene ayi nema okona price tare ho o se rente so supermarket fo aye ka ja kwamra unse na yase Burkina and toast ene ade ba e chance na pro ne ade nti o man no ye nwene ko se ye bepe storage facilities o mutumi kofa ntoast no ekipu akwa ubisa se ye ne de na da be no mde ba yo o mutumi kipu akwa bosumi no nton wi asense ye o ye de no so o stores ade no na yakofa tomatoes abegu tudu ha ye tomatoes hima na o ma hwe na apro the next year be ba no na ye kan say ebo a mo de beto so no enye boketwa enti sa niema we nyina agric ministry no planting for food and jobs no kai hu say so mo ye enobai no mo de ba how do we store it ya ebe ma ache wo system ni mu a ohia ni nso benya bi ato obu wakro otwi mako na ayi tomatoes on fa bi ntum no wasesa ayi eniema bi de agugum na wate taste kakra what you say ahokire na ewo fom wo no edroso dodo enti yesram ayi fan wo sem a ye kan ade nyina ano ohye o for you to buy a diesel oil for 4.5 liters of 72 Ghana cedis 720 Ghana cedis o kaneno 720
cedis
and 72 cedis.
It's a 28 cedis and then do 100 cedis per gallon.
Can it 72,000?
Very soon a bedroom next ya next enchena diesel 1 gallon equal to 100 Ghana cedis.
100,000.
Now yet the oka sanitation and pollution levy. Omo de bet tax about 2 petrol so ho man. Omo ka kire say ya hyenka for na ye bola wo ye ka mu ne ade bola no ye snow aye to wa hu enipa na de betena ka animu What you say? And ya quantum pon bebre so ya hyem rase me nton ade wo so. Enipa ton ade wo so. Omo na eye baller no, how do you levy them? Ono be ton is now the pressure na bre me shenkani no. Ese wo de to so se ombe fo car no. Nti yan na yakoye afurumu a mo so san ne ma ne gu ye so se ye mfa nko destination ana. Enipa na ono ye baller no, so be fo car so on fo car. Obe ni age ni bi. It yesre on approach no sometimes no sania papa ne prof kan ye no akwaya te se onim se me de sika to ha e na menya DVLA
ya da ya obeko ho
oye da ya obeko ho yes 50%
omunya you are not getting because consumption is not increasing onya
na DVLA yes 15% e na ye de atoto so doctor Semitia 48.25. Na call 83 cedis here. How many percent? 15% here na. 15. Na mo to na mo boy akro no ya council amuntie. Because omo jeje a.
Na mutia say.
Roadway dia commercial taxi. Yeah no. Na ye 48.25.
48.25.
And na do 83 cedis. How many percent?
So calculate 90.
What you say? Ye me ko wager ye kan say DVL ho na me ko pay prices na aja papa bi to e dey afford nsem hu o ka kire ye no enya asam ketwa what you say na ye penny order ye ko je no omunim ne o ma ya sha o system ne ade enti no wo ko je no o san di watem iti ye tika ne ye kan sa percentage no enye sika eno na omudi bu ye fa so what you say
it's 15% no anka wo share dey 48.25 anka 15% we can one it go around where about 51 52 or
and 83 cedis every 6 months men kona men go tua say sika ni nyina metua traffic light duma ye mfa nye biribia ya ye nya yi sa road where dey ye koye na e den ade ye say me car no amede afa Palace Town ne Ablekuma ho no aka no kwan na say me car no men san fa car no nkofa machine so na machine no wo so ase hwe say ade imeka no ati apa na wa hwe sa adwin we a papa
me da say ayi message bi wa ma men kan na fe men community no so na yen na kwame opasco nsem so good morning Agya Kwabena, please let me take this opportunity to wish my lovely sister a happy birthday. Her name is Mame Ama Asantua or being CEO of Emirates. Is it what is it? Emirates. Okay, me that's it. North say Ghana's problem is one party will go for loans, start a project and abandon it. Once another party comes to power, they will never continue it. There are a lot of uncompleted projects left to rot. Not forgetting that we are paying the foreign loans principal with interest. For instance, Saglemi building here away, Iguho and say, and Ubian Country. The Amampena that JJ Shase, Nakufo ye, Namus Bay ye, Namama Bay ye, and Yan say a cocky Amasamai, or Sawan. Now, ye Jessica na scan so you yes of the chair. Na ye sisi dan bebre besa gu sagreme. Say she obi Jessica nti ye behwehwem. But nipa ko tene mu e. Omo tene mu wi a you can do your hwehwemu. Ha dwene pa Samuel Samini Badami also we waste a lot of money on these ministers and those working under them. I don't even know if the president checked them or not. Okay, it's a question. Maybe I could be naturally. Anana hine nana Kwabena Andro or say Agya, I wish I could give the chairman 5 Ghana cedis for this way and bread. In fact, we are tired with manifestos. Ghana should get a development plan. Ima from Efutu Dumasi New Town. Manifesto in the ebe manifesto sa. Ma memra o na ye hwe tumasi. Na me kan de bi e wo say ma me hwe se me hu a finance minister I can say bi eno anko a or grant interview e wo I think you say Asase radio e ma ne ka nsama wo do bi ntina nka me say me hwe na me kenkan. Pe dia ye huni. Pe entutua ye Professor Hanks, is it Hanky or Hanks or US no? Abribia oka say yesi kasem no. Enye inflation rate no say waka na ayi said ya rubbish ni bi oka ni rubbish no o se yesika no e be week o ka make I quite remember some attack in kan woman na se bia ba na maken kan sa ene edu be edu World Bank penny for say ye problem na ye wo no eye internal factors no eye greater than external factors yesika samo ntutu ye se de be ye aduru no enti ye be ye den se ye internal factors de den esese ye na sade ne eye efisam a efisam tutu ye be na esese ye hihye be na esese ye ne tumi de kutia enti be etumi ye efisam de na wie no na amano ne de no so ye ho adwuma ye ka se ye kɔ IMF aye koi esise ben pa no man no ye de ato ho a ye betuma kse san hihye de akoi de na bebe boa ma IMF atumi aboa nse no so boa na sika no kwa ye se ye je no $3 billion. That $3 billion ye je no sometime back ye tumi amfa anya hwe sise no ade pa ma me say ade pa na sise ye so oman esanse be bia ye gina no akamesi ye gina kokoso a se obi de ne saka ye kitikiti bia twon ye boto menem
Agya Kwabena asem no ni nyina na wabɔ ne tofa no say you can say dollar rate a ekosro ati say de wo ho na onwo ayehye on say to da bia ho yehye obi de ne nsa kan okura ono na de ne nsa be kan no o feel heat no enti wo behwe na wo di nsuo tawo akotu nsuo na wo di abetoto ho se de be ya ho bedo problem ne wo ho ti dollar rate nsunsanso problem bi na ehye ne ba bi se de ye man panyin abedi akire kan no o say say fundamentals no wronger one of the indicators na be kirew ana ahohye bi a be kire say ada say malaria ada say because bi wo pa wonya typhoid kra na o mo si uti ho tumi yehye enti dollar rate na eko anim ye nyina ye hu ni ya aba kire say yare bi wo ho na Agya Kwabena yenya akwanya se oman yenya nhweso se oman ba bia yadui eme say aban de yatunifo ache afutu a me ma say ya afutu after 2024 whether say NDC na ebeba and say MPP na beto aso because by bia we de ne de ya hunu ba bia ye ko you see Agya Kwabena difference between sikani and ohiani and say osikani oye ne ntotoye ansa na wahase adi ni sika
okay
ohiani odi ni sika ne besa no afi na na obeye ntotoye ebi ni o man Ghana Agya Kwabena nwema ye komun way back 2017 me baba kwa ya me no eye adwuma office there be oya o say see ade we a prophet me see there be o say the ade na ekono ye share 2017 ase from free senior high na ye planting for food and job na ye kwam see ye be kwa nyame amwa ye nya ye bepem ne ye kopem wi a ye ntumi nsan ye chi Agya Kwabena hwe ye ha na ye nya COVID-19 me who say COVID-19 should have been the baseline for economic development. Before COVID-19, na hospitals cry no say di omo de show omo anu nose mask ni ye kra ni nyina. COVID-19 ama anka ni enim se Ghana akra betimi aye nose mask. COVID-19 ama ye hu say around COVID-19 ba bia obenam bia no be hu say local rice ebo ho.
Yes.
COVID-19, these are the lessons from COVID-19. Am I hear only the positive, negative side of COVID-19? Say COVID-19, what the netto a skill so the positive for COVID-19 for developing country to say Ghana no, outweigh the negatives. But we say lessons be a COVID-19 my yesuya no, anka e be take years and say na yesuya. COVID-19 my hu say homegrown policies ye hia enti wo bekọ no na abanya so we asene na we ye we wo bekọ ha na we ye we obekọ ha na we ye we obi anka ni taste for foreign goods oh taste no for foreign goods akope oba bi obenya no kra no wunni na yen hwe ye Kwabena say akwan ben so said ye wo kan ye ya ene ye be fa so the first point mechanic say government has to be intentional. As I buy or you intentional about your person way. And you pray be low hanging fruit. You will be or how this Kashemwa. It be at 20 years and the soon answer beba. If you are bear 5 years, as soon answer beba. And you what the old Sika Kashemu na you bet the bro in your crown on soon answer one day. Abba. One of them a tall me instance a bossy. Say, you say you reorganize it from now to December, you bet me reorganize it all. Ama by March, na so to soon answer no ye again. Kitchen waste, any agriculture waste, one of the raw materials for fertilizer. And the rest is they call crap fertilizer about Ghana. And your individuals name them abayin. Near the bay planting for food and job. Kwabena emu 10%. A bit mercy 5 fertilizer plants e Ghana. Me ma me body cocoa e wo fa okabra. Wodi cocoa hono no e be kwa akoton. Ama fertilizer plant no ato ama nanya sika. Se me papa e bo difuo e wo nkronu a ye twa bode na bia na ye jama ne to hopro no obetam at dry akoton ama plant no abomo afa ato ama ne mo sika o ye san so anya bibi afirim ye wi a enam say yes fertilizer no Ghana no ye hia dollar na ye di akoto sa fertilizer no
ye CDCA
nti dollar no ne tumfa so enimfa so maye ba kono no maka petrol die no maka fertilizer die no again say enwoma bi wo ho a efe but ehia your friend say non essential goods sanka yebenya but yehia because of by pempenso aye wono from now to end of this month no ababet me aba I make a pronouncement say adie wey samre kakra yi ye ma ye mfa ma biem ebi ayemo say the na bra kan no minya kwanya ekonof wotra temala mtse sabulugu ana yes obi asi rice processing ayi wo honom me kohwe na enya adwuma na mbisa say adenti because kwa omodua mo nko a o adenti na onya adwuma o se oye adwuma de omo kan omo boa me boa atonioma ema your friend is saying buffer stock buffer stock into aye banks HC no hwe se musu akobo na ukoton nioma adenti na free senior high school feeding your problem koton ade ma aban obehu se jawo contractors omuwu koya aban contract on credit obeti se jawo se aban tu aya so the interest be ba be kan ho ba bank na won tu aya no bank e the interest e kan ho enti ebiem make an say aban nyoma oye intentional say oye adwuma ana oma Ghana fo adwuma ontua me gidi say Chinese for ye ba be contract Brazil for na be ye overheads na e wo Ghana no omo ye omuntu omoka I believe strongly minim there say even be some of them before some be ba beduru Ghana no na bi omusika no kra ya tiato but say Ghana ni ya dia Ghana ni ekoye aban adwuma dia ye aban contract dia ayese ye no ye ho miensa no na ye nuanum bi o say wa ban importation of rice the other rice e ban so no wagu na adwuma then so over cansem bia na etomaso pa say can we realign nipa na lanka wo imported rice with the dollar sika bebre and imported biem wo ko right from Volta region akuse your problem now your nyina has been packaging your packaging say ye nyame adom Ghana ya dwene mu ado a say local rice ni anka njire say local rice a na say local rice na edi wo fie na akoto local rice no ene say ne ana woto dada na wo difference na e wa ade nim it means say ya ba yanim enti mo amo import rice yesre mo yensa egu yensa yam mo ncha ase say mo beto local rice no aton because mo market ne dada wahu eja kwa na point ne say me import local rice me import rice eba Vietnam wan me wo me market enti china say in Vietnam boy din na me call change kofa no Brazil the name of the product na change but me buy na say me wo ready market ntino they still buy in the same way say nipa no abandon share and our encourage no men kan say share ne dey na no ayedin stakeholders say from eneko akusefo ye gu omo ye emonko an omo ye ho say ya no one kasa for within kura to emo ne so on how you want to call it na omom package ko brande o sax no fabra omom package omo ye emo no omo package wo ye wi enne no enomo afa o ye wi ekina no enomo afa emo importation e bekofo again ofa ka woman ya no ba say mre bi atwam about chicken product I mean they are very serious poultry farmers in Ghana
sure
very serious very serious Sani pay the ohia ye off taker agreement. Mami eman agreement say a friend is saying ba kunya we 2 months ano mu anyini broilers. Member off taker agreement ye broilers mami ye ebia 20,000 every month me get 20,000 free ho. Pejasa off taker agreement no efa ko bank ho. Na insurance company so also wasene say or guarantee amount because a bit me about say yare be bom no until now bank will be a bit comfortable now we produce mama into me discover kwa kofa frozen chicken naba the adi be say 2 months 3 months just be ready 6 months kura we poso eko ye no so afiri ho again there are certain commodities and nyoma bi e wo Ghana aban ni su control nanso eboa o man Ghana ebi na me ka se soya ye ka soya beans so mfaso a eja Kwabena na for mo enti ye wo soya milk instead say ye be kwa akokra milk afri ba bi aba no for the next few years ye dey anim ye pese ye develop taste for our local produce ye tia na na wo phone ring a ye frɛ no say China phone eja Kwabena na what China phone da oh enche kura obi ye yi ura ye kon China phone ye free baby ni ekoduru baby ye be sha ase no ye nya no pepepe wo mo no ne de no enkoye te se die free abrochire ne ba no
but wo de ye try
na ye enkoye nim omu nya demand omu nya wei ye be koye nim ebiem ene se ade a ye hunu wo man yi mu ene se kamia yesa aban aba etwam omo last 4 years no na yesa ya no mu ani abre in terms of development minim ni pa o kire wo mo ana se ye Ghana fo na yesu a wofa NDC time the last 4 years of NDC uncompleted projects no numerous and free NDC po ya wo de menfan free President Kufuor President Kufuor term in the last 4 years shortcut na otwaye ebi aye buankra wadini 8 years ekoye ewo ene na ye be sha ase na number 2017 probably obetuma ashe buankra ase edu obetwa ni 8 years na ebi a wa den wa wie ene na obe sha ase there is no way say e be wie the inland port no in 2 years aka ya nim se nyame amoa na wantumi anwie a na ekoba se abansi san koba mu a bia this interest at that time no nya buankra nti aka ho billions ni ade ahye mu no ahye agu ebi ne de wo pram area ya na wo kan at that time no wo ko yes our project no at the tail end enti wonim say at that tail end na wo ye sa projects no e bi betim de mraba menim say politicians mo na wo ye mra no enti de favor mo no de monye na e bi aga na afo e betimi asore say for e bi the last 3 years de aban emane nkoshe adwuma foforo ase adwuma bi e be last more than 1 year no aban shouldn't go near it so wo ba as a chief e wo mi krom now catch them say oh last 2 years aka no wo be ye short cutting for 30 kilometers and 100 kilometer road jai to ho me ko ni wa brem e ho na me yiri fi me ka say the tail end of NDC wo ko ni wa brem road no omo aba road ni mu no more road ni kura wi ani say after change of government me ko for ni wa brem road no mi so ye na me bisa me won say enti contractor wo ye ni wa brem road around that time enti ye tua nika say ye tua nika ni pa kuro tua nika no say ye chi ni tum because why owe me 51 million na odi ye no ya kan ho asem to ho nwom no enya bi ni say road no e bi e be spending more than 51 million but not there it's through politicians enti ye enti don't big agenda 111 Agya Kwabena yanhwe ya ye betu sika agu yanhwe ya
what did you know
reason is say we are 2 years down the line for change of government either NPP to MPP or MPP to NDC right let's assume say NPP to NDC I remember very well say your health minister tell my now hospitals here NDC CC fa baby egugu we so onto us o kan bibi say so omo so yo omo de let's take say touchwood one agenda 111 no why you move be say 50 about 50%. 50 na aka no we be share here to various stages of completion e be better for the next 8 years ansa na unya kwanya ba bie mu a wabeto aso sa 8 years no bosia na yekoje ye ne yetuaka they are in dollars enti sa bosia 750 million at buy maybe ye de koye road. All right, it's not just for pushing the dollar, but for productive venture. I am fancy the koye road and ebi mpo na dey see port inland port. Sa 750 no ye de share to mu a nke bedu December, January na ton faso oba. Ama sa faso no a enko into the political hands no. Etimi di kosi sa port no because a long term project. Ye de enne ye okawi mu e de cost of long term emwaye. Last but not the least.
Okay.
And they say, aban atu anamon bebre, me mo na baso, e bi ukwa around that, a lot of warehouses. Yes, CCSC warehouses, ABCA warehouses, ABCA.
And ya mawum.
Enti ho na me bai. O say, that government to da bia oman yi mu no, ye tena ho and we listen to manifesto. Nti wo ba be kan de wo be ba be ye me wo ma me kan de me ba be ye but abanyi ade a me di ne ho yaw and say before say na number ye no wutie politician a call down to people okotie nkrofo so a ye nanado up to a point say okoba bi nu omo kra kobo spa okoba bi nu omo ekodi bodeto okoba bi because opese ote Ghana fo ase but minim say sa seat no honhom na hyemo say ye ni da ho bone so a ukoduru wa na wura fi say nya won ne koto spa na asem na o kan kire wa nnura no
that's all
ai no nti osoma wo no wura fi no uko all the warehouses no musina tell me one warehouse anyoma wom because mama na oto aburo no kura no o twa na aburo no oni sika mpo na o dey store for echena the problem ne say oni kwan obefa so atwa ebi mo ehia combine harvesters ye be one district one dam and ke be in the north ye one district 5 combine harvesters esiwo work taking care PPP right private man won't take care ya gia to me say politicians dey o take care enye or the be dey ope nti yenye PPP onhwe nti wo call north wo call na I was in the north last week na nam wo north uko baby a next month ye omo be harvest soya obi asu ne se soya no about 40% there ebeka form. Because we here combine harvest and anka wetumi harvest. And yes, I be fan crop obi tu na obi de kopempem ade ansa. That's a wo kra.
Process na
2022 timing ye obi ani ate no Ghana nko ade ye ntie. And 2022 how many combined harvesters near Ghana?
That's it. I can say be dey akire a e be hwe sufra. Ensia?
Yeah.
Say wasem tia wasem amienu na yen sorry esan se bia de ma ne keke ko no minimum a ene da so bi ho.
Animo ya there in the short term there's no hope and there will be any in the short term but I believe that yes your name be in the medium and long term and me case medium maybe yes your name be animo ya the next 3 months no ye ho beti madwedwe en kakra na you planning a long term year. We need to make us say any long-term plan. I think the previous government, my 40-year development plan, they are not edinya ne say omo to me amanaye mra say oba e was so twaso because say ye projects we rem no is also cost onto us. Boy and cap bebre. Until we all need that development plan. Yeah, since 2000, yeah try medium-term plans more than 6 of them. Still ye who they do. Poverty is still worsening. Inequality no crowd they say there 100 years. Escafo they are only about 2% of our population or less, and they consume almost 37% of our total produce. If you nipa 2% too, and we consume 37% of our total produce. I hear for net doors on my moa, and also no here long-term plan. Say ye no political party say AO say BO, ye manifestos no ye no na ambitious plan. Mu say okay ye ko Kumase. We see emfa kofrudia we see emfa nsawum but ye botai ni say be dukumase wahu na ye ya ye be votu no so ahwe say ye be yi say kofrudia kwan na you say nsawum kwan na ye na ye hu na ye choose so that at the ye be achieve that particular target. I think we need it now. The lastly no say I think it was say ye started realizing a lot of revenue. Your tax to GDP rate you know is I think now okay 2022 budget is around 17 or 16 to 17%. Which is about 80 billion of our nominal GDP figure. Eswa, it will say increase yenya sika bebre. Sika no so e wo port eja kwabra. Say yenya omo don mine. E wo port wa eja kwabra. You don't need taxation on fuel. You don't need taxes on fuel. Yenya omo don mine e wo port. You don't need taxes on fuel.
Tamahabo ne.
Yes, yenya omo don mine. Uhu sika efa uhwe report no uhu sika efa tax evasion efa port efa manfo nsem enyunu ebi kura enyunu efa manfo nsem kosho mbotom no mu disisi adan okroma edisisi adan abrochire na sa sika na yenya omo do mine no mo hwe ni ye na eba krom ha. We don't need taxes on fuel. Me last la can say in the period that you hear comparative advantage no ye nyina ye susu say e was say ye support your local industries. Bank of Ghana so high papa e also mutunufo.
Bank of Ghana.
Yes, Mutu Bank of Ghana for because Ghana your reference rate around 27%. And when a banks commercial banks and universal banks no, benchmark it to cost their loans.
Okay.
This a reference rate 27 now, which means loan is around 30 something now.
Yes.
And loan is there because Bank of Ghana continuously or the hidden intent or the physical intention is also control inflation. On one more tone, RDC knows that policy rate increment cannot control this particular inflation because it's not demand driven. The purpose, hidden purpose, the entire increase policy rate, is to attract investment. Because the moment a policy rate in cost no, uncrophobia or one on another baby crowd your music about government bonds. And when you do that, you are collapsing, you are crowding out the industry. A better cost of production are cost. In this or no industry in AGI. The cost of production cost. And now me mele rice ukuma e cost. Now obi the rice if you buy cheaper, you better medium because the person is a rational being. Inti Montu Bank of Ghana no for say yes no. The policy rate na wash increase no oku industries. Onyai na o mani mrafum so the industries no benya liquidity space because loan cost no be cheap kakra momo. No much more produce so that because we are talking of whether competitive, whether absolute comparative advantage or whatever you are talking of, no, we need cheaper cost of production. The loan must be cheap, energy must be cheap, labor must be cheap. Say nya sa ndema we a comparatively no betima produce ndema ye cheap compared to be obi different am neighbor. Nti e ba sa no kra na ukọ import.
Enya akọ say onipa no kwa be fi aba.
E ba sa na your capacity no kra na aban so betima share that to because mra no betimi the tariffs bi ato so say we have the capacity to produce this year. So o person dey ba o dey fabra ba sa to we na dey ato so. O dey fabra no o mo beto no no tua sa to we. So e ba sa no kra na nipa no hwe to ne bo na on fa ma. And we know Entina Nkrumah, you see, you have to go back to our history. Nkrumah established Tema for that purpose because it was an industrial center that you can target energy to there and subsidize the energy for them. No for Babia, yes, factory Babia. Into yes, factory Babino, won't mean targeting way and castle subsidizing energy amount because energy in the it is going to residential at the same time going to commercial. Into mean targeting castle subsidizing amount. But say one space to be crana. Natural gas is one form of cheaper energy. Nebofu. Solar is maybe the capital input at the initial space a body. But in future, no long term, cheaper. You bit more targeted on there. Also, industrial sector. No, you are localizing how industries need one source of cheap energy. Banking sector. You see, Ghana Development Bank or whatever you call it. You call a development bank. Industries we you open.
One more hode.
More cheap. Some more.
Development bank.
Industries we any industry biao but open industry or the be cut your certain imports now promote to export intentional purposeful industry we sugar neighbor too much yempe mo yempe obi na onko ho rice neighbor too much yempe mo mpo obi na onko frozen chicken neighbor too much yema nipa ba ku yeyi okroma do yempe yema obi nko ho wo ye ne sa in the long term see the need stabilize it once and for all and also have to manage your borrowing and a senior kind no eja Kwabena obi abobusia
yeah
me say me tie kramabo MTN quick loan obi abobi but the purpose of the loan is what we must all address and I say ye ko ho obusia ne botaye Ghana de obi abobusia de aye bibi papa no Ghana bobusia e de token keni wache na ya twa video ya twa picture na de abeto abi say oh ye ko bobusia no mama ebusia beti e di wache
ya bobusia na ye jubilate
ya bobusia na jubilate because e di wache di kenke we must stop that childish argument or childish behavior na yen pese ye bobusia no e de ya de papa e benya mfaso pa ama nemai da chima ene da nkwama ye ni sa in the long term Ghana be fan into for afra
and that's papa me da masi bebre chance sima asema na woka kire adwumawura hyenkafo ne panifo efa because memene ochina kwasi adwoda ene yehwe kwanse bia increment ni beba tie de na woka kire 1 minute ni ensori
yo Agya Kwabena ye be da mase na yenka ne se akoyete se waye bone wo school na ye betwa o ma na udwane ko ya de akyen asa wo ba school eda ho ye den a they say ye twa kwa ba nyina no to na ye betum na emum ye nhwe kwan ya ye de ye fango sem no be fa so a ye be gina fa akokakra so ho na emma enko ye se da bia ye de ye sore se ye kotumu a omo se he aho kire beba adwuma ye fo ye ntua omoka ene ayi but lastly eba kuayomu a te se ebro ba foforo ya na ne boye fo kakra so aban ye sisi storage year ye can say almost see ye can say warehouses in there and crop for memu ha e ba ne say bro no for your business on beto e de agu ho na echi no maton na boarding nti aban can do same wo benya bi de afidi schools no na poultry farmers ne ade bi wo musu kura say wo munya bro ni feeds emfa ma wo mo ayi no no mo so tumi anya na cheaper price no mo de ya ama ne ye kan ya tumi aba nti ye de ne ete no ene ko ayi memenda chinachi nya china na eba se ne wo mo se china Monday na eba no after Monday ne be hu da
okay me da say Charles Danso na kasa ye anche bia no ahyanka ku through Ghana Committed Diverse Association and I attend Ghana set oforitu machine so timi nifa so a ono wabi uskase mu pa na Benjamin Sia ona me frɛ no komhweni sɛ fan wo hu nsɛm so wabi wo mu pa na obi the message be bright chiramanten o say kontomre sobolo Hwentia became a very important commodities during the COVID. We sent sobolo leaves to our relatives outside Ghana. Including sobolo cry, bitch me a sobolo Ghana, I export. Yes. Among the enemy be yes. Na a hard some exile or say your panelists are speaking too much sense than our ministers. Kindly tag the finance minister and the president, UTV Ghana. Womo shading in Adebia, and yes, be a woman shepa. Papa Ozone or say there's no hope for Ghana. Isaac Asumeni or say this man is too much. I mean, I wish this man is too much. It's my wish he become the next president of Ghana. The man on in white. Thanks. They say where you know Kano. And I go to July now. She says so. We have intelligent people like this man. I mean, the man wearing African wear in Ghana, and still we are struggling with economy. DB, BB Eba o Ghana BB Eba na N1 no. Asam ye tia wo. Ye twa mu tan Ghana ye dia. Na ye ho kokwansa ebekwa samba beto ye ochi hina some of the beginning of this week he say Ghana about 80% of our businesses is owned by foreigners. Ni brisam ye go Ghana banks nyina banks all say banks all Ghana ha no e mu do say na Ghana for dia kitikiti bi dia kan nyina ya hoho dia. It is canu munya mfaso no mo de beko. It is ye hu say ye abro. Se Ghana ni na ya ye begu no na hoho ababaye. Adwembone nko a. Ye hwe industry so Ghana ha egu a. Apino soap, sanke ma apino soap ye na adwuma nkane. Anka onye ne bebre, sanka waye. Edianan ono no Masai company ono no kra cars bagana brand new cars you go na adwuma. Industries are struggling to survive as we speak. Na se betina sia na ya dia no akasa na yakasa na sabre yanka ye ho ammomu anko a ye be mobo say me di de Kwabena better production team na se papa na se eye ho Yakopon pa. That's the name of but now Dr. Obed Asante, who now is CEO at the Ghana Nuts Company Limited. I don't pay me some shedding. You pay Adoma weekend, I day anyway. You never bachelor, near Bijama McQuine. I'm an FFF. Yakramu, I'm a winner.